Part 4, the finale. So the boss is going to generate a payment run. Meanwhile, I've moved the invoices across from here into the section awaiting the arrival of the proof of payment, which eventually appears as this potentially large PDF with all the checks. So I'm going to see there's Boulder Builder, check number $1,001, $500, followed by the classic caterers, followed by one I don't recognize, so I'm going to have to send that off for querying, put it in the waiting room. I can import that, first of all, but of course that just gives me one document. What I now need to do is to split it. So I can say, right, I need this chopped up by page. Now at this point my keyboard's playing up, so here's a copy and paste saying, well, I know the first check is 1,001 and I'm working in US dollars, so I will paste that in, and that will replace that single one with 3 ones numbered. So I hover over, say, 1002 and open it. You can see that now is just the classic caterers check 1002. So I'll move that one, as I said, across the waiting room, saying that needs some special attention. I now need to pay match each invoice with the check. So here's the invoice, hover over the check, and notice how it says pay invoice with remittance. When I let go, it's going to match the two and send them off to here in the paid section. And if I look at that, you can see this is now the full audit. It's the check first of all, then the invoice, and then including any signature, and the purchase order. At this point you might say, why don't I drag the check over the invoice? Well yes, that seems more obvious at first, but remember, this could be a big check run. What I'm saying here is that this check here might well cover more than one invoice, and that's actually the case with Boulder Builder. So what I can do is select both the relevant invoices, the original $400 and the extra 100, and then drag them over that check to pay invoices, plural, with remittance, and again all the documents disappear into the top there, and if I open that, I have, oops, that's the wrong one, sorry. If I open 1001, I will see the $500 check, followed by the invoice of 400, followed by the purchase order, then the urgent extra 100, and of course that didn't have a purchase order, but if it did, that would appear there. If I got this wrong, and say I missed a third invoice, not to worry. I could always revert it, try again, but I don't have to do that. I can simply add the invoice to this paid section. I don't have a third invoice, but if I did, I could drag it from this section over to that one and add that to the document again at the very top. So that's pretty much the end of the line for these invoices, and this demo too, for that matter. I can let paid invoices accumulate here, or I can push them out to an archive area by simply selecting and say dragging to an archives and saying move. I probably want to do that a few days later if I'm sending checks out in the post, mail. Basically, it's about keeping these sections turned over so they're only holding stuff that's underway in some shape or form. So that's it. There's other features I've not had time to mention, but I think this should give you a feel of how APM works. Just remember, we're not trying to replace a harassed PA with some sort of artificial intelligence, Robo-Accountant 2030 or whatever. We're just trying to make the job that bit easier and quicker. So, thanks for watching.